Hello, everyone. I am so excited to welcome Amanda Abraham, and she is the author of Wanted. Amanda, can you tell us a little bit about your book?
Of course. So, my story, Wanted, is all about transformation. It begins with a woman who has this perfect ideal for her life. Um, she has three dreams, and it's really just a perfect life that she envisioned. And right when it seems like everything is coming together, it all falls apart. She realizes that she's wanted in a positive way and in a negative way. Um, and it's up to her to figure out which way she's going to end up taking, which road she's going to end up taking, and how to get there. This book is also part of a trilogy. So I ended on a pretty big cliffhanger of not just her decision, but the question of how are we going to move forward from here?
Ooh, I feel so intrigued by this book. It sounds like it's a real page turner. I love the transformation aspect, and I love how it encompasses that thing that happens to us sometimes in life when we think everything's just going perfect and then, something gets thrown at us. So I love that.
Mhm.
Amanda, what was your inspiration for writing the book?
I had an experience about a year and a half ago before I began to write, and I was spending a lot of time in a hospital, not as a patient, but as a friend of a patient. And as I was in that setting, I was realizing how detailed and intriguing to me this setting was, the people around me, the patients, the doctors. I found the whole hospital situation, it's almost like a dystopia. And I found that so intriguing. So, my book, Wanted, mainly takes place in a hospital. And that experience of it was 16 days for me that I was in and out of the hospital really helped me to put together my storyline.
Well, I have to say, I'm sad that you were in the hospital for, I think you said your friend, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm sad that you were in the hospital for your friend, but also I think that it's great that it allowed you to take the time to create a story and get that out there and to share that with people. That's so great. Amanda, is there anything else you can share about the book or any messages within the book or anything about yourself?
Sure. So, Wanted is a story of hope, heartbreak, as I mentioned, transformation. And one of the things I really, really, really try to stress is that there's a good in everything. There's a silver lining in everything. There's always hope. There's always a reason to find joy. And even as I continue to write my second story, I'll give just a tiny little bit of that. Um, Something I really stress in this second one is the fact that there are nuances to everything. We're both here for a reason. Listeners, you all are here for a reason also. And there's so much that goes into that. So when you look at a person, don't just see them in that moment for what they're saying right now, what they're doing right now. There's so much that went into that. And there's always, 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 no matter how bad a situation gets, no matter how negative something can be, there's always hope. There's always a reason to be joyful. And every listener here is wanted.
Oh, I love that. I love the
Thank
message
you.
of hope. Yeah. And then the silver lining and everything. It's so true. And I really like that your book just shares that message with us. I think that's wonderful. Thank you, Amanda, for sharing about your book today. For anybody who's interested in picking up a copy of this book, again, it's Amanda Abraham, and the title is Wanted. You can get it on barnesandnoble.com, amazon.com, and Apple Books, to name a few. Thank you, Amanda, for being with us today, and we're looking forward to the next book that you have coming up.
Thank you so much.